Alrighty guys, so it's Sunday night. Bitcoin is crashing. We're now sub 79k. Ethereum is sub 1.6k, and did we ever think it was going to happen? Now, I know for a lot of you guys who watch the videos, hopefully you do watch the majority of the videos, as if you did, you know that we've been targeting around these levels for Ethereum, and that we've now hit our technical breakdown target of this rising wedge for Bitcoin. However, when we do reach these prices, it's not nice. It doesn't feel like opportunity. Now, what I'm going to be doing, guys, is waiting for the closes, for the weekly and monthly candle closes, and that's going to be a long time for all of you. Now, we all feel the pain because if you look on the side, you know, Bitcoin down 5%, but some of our altcoins that we do mention on the channel, you know, some of them down 15% today. Now, in the last video, it was titled, have we decoupled from the stock market? And long story short, I said, it's too early to be saying that, guys. Now, this is Sunday price action, so there's going to be a lot less liquidity on and volume on Sundays. So that means it's a lot easier to manipulate. And the new thing going around now is no longer that we're going up. Is it going to be Black Monday? So we're going to find out very, very soon whether or not we do continue a massive dump down for Bitcoin, which could bring us to around that 73k level, guys. Okay, and around that time, it's going to be red alert, because if we do start losing those levels, then we're going to have to look at whether or not we officially have topped at 100 and whatever K, and whether we need to be looking for exit rallies out of the market. Now, it's not only Bitcoin that's down, right? A lot of people were really having a hard time because the stock market went down. People are upset that they're putting their money in safe plays like gold, and that was down. But you got to remember, these things were at all-time highs, right? Pretty much everything was at an all-time high. And now that we've come down, you'll understand that, you know, people saying that retail wasn't in the market. I said to you guys, we're all retail. And the fact that a lot of people bought in highs, people are saying, you know, buy XRP at $3, shows that retail is back. A lot of these people had made money already and started to DCA out. Okay, and it's at these times, at these highs, not to say that we can't go higher, we probably can go higher. But at these times, we have these big washes down to shake out the retail once more. We have reverse rallies, and then that's when they re-enter. And now when we check the liquidation heat map, guys, we got all of the liquidity underneath us. Fantastic. Okay, maybe there may be more now if people are brave enough to be stacking up their shorts, or to be stacking up their longs even, but it doesn't look like it. Even if you go to the weekly, right, looks like we need a relief to around 81k, maybe even 85k. So I've zoomed right out to the monthly, guys, right? And we've swept all the liquidity below us that we've been keeping a track of on the channel. Okay, so now eyes on the prize is going to be at the previous low. Do remember, guys, while you are panicking, while you are thinking, what should I do with my bags? Remember all the stuff that we do have coming up, guys. Remember that we are due over the next week or so to be having some sort of relief if we are following global M2. Remember that people are now pricing in rate cuts. There's a higher probability that we are going to be getting those rate cuts, which historically is very, very good for risk on assets. And then on top of that, guys, when you're coming to range lows, it sucks and it feels like the end of the world, and it feels like we're never, ever, ever going to come back. Similarly to how we felt down here. But just remember what we've been planning for ahead of time, guys. Okay, so if ETH does go down, well, it's basically at 1500. We said, I made a tweet not long ago to say, right, if we hit 1500, it's gonna suck. Okay, it is gonna suck. We're pretty much there. If we do hit the 1618 target at 1300, that is where we buy. And then if we do enter a bear market and we go lower and we go to the 1k and below, then that's that. Okay, but at these times of max opportunity, where everybody was wishing that they could have been buying. So last time you could have got these prices, guys, was 2023, about 2 years ago. And if we go even lower, maybe we go to the 1300 region, then you couldn't get that since 2022. So again, our big hedge funds, asset managers putting in multi-billions of dollars into these assets just to lose multi-billion dollars? I don't think so. Are we going to make a comeback? I do think so. It's just that when we are hitting these lows that we did plan ahead for. Even when we do plan ahead, it does suck, guys. But look, eyes on the prize on Bitcoin. We'll see what the total free wants to do over the coming weeks. I assume that it probably has hit a new low now. Basically nearly there. Okay, so we're below the 0.5 to 1618 structure. Maybe we are targeting the lower area of the channel, like we said in the last video. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye on what is happening in the markets. But right now, if you capitulate your positions, again, probably should be waiting for relief rallies to capitulate out of the market if you can't handle it anymore, guys. But I'm going to be here, okay? So that's not financial advice. I'm going to be here waiting with you guys. It does suck today. I am pretty tired, to be honest. That's why the energy is low, because I woke up from a nap and then I saw us down another 15%. But again, we're going to look at the market tomorrow. We'll come back to it with a fresh mind. But it's just a quick one from me to you to say, guys, we were expecting some dumps lower. We've now got it. If we start to lose key structure, we can reevaluate. But until then, I'm going to go rest. You go rest too. I'm going to see you tomorrow, guys. Peace.